Hello, this is Decoherent, and welcome back to some more Torment Tides of Numenera. So, last episode was sort of irritating.
Yes. Now.
What did we do? Everyone's still playing stupid about the whole, we don't know who the Endless Gate people are. I got jumped by some weird trans-dimensional entities when I looked too hard in my mirror that I was trying to kill myself with. I tried to get rid of Rin, and she guilted me so hard I couldn't do it. We did discover that the ghost lady, back in the labyrinth, we went and talked to her, and it turns out all we needed to do was find the people. We didn't need them to admit it. So we did get some more stuff open, which is all well and good. Let's see here, what else did we do? Yeah, we discovered that she had gotten injured in the big war against the Genocides people, and her father had... Oh, this isn't where I meant to go. Bye.
Go.
We'll come back, though. I want to stay focused here. So she was in a stasis thing, and her father was messing around with some probability engine, only him screwing around with the probability space was, like, driving all these people crazy, and we said, don't do that, and he said, yeah, and I said, nuh-uh, and then we had to fight some more ghostly dudes and got rolled, and it was very frustrating. I think this is the first thing I've come across where I can't find an option to move forward without battle. And that's okay, it's just that we kind of suck. So, we've got full health, we've got weapons in everyone, including our worthless kid. I think we'll be okay. I'll level her 2 here. These guys have a lot more health than I do. Well, okay, actually they don't. Well, Rin, obviously, but she's terrible. Yeah, here's those stupid things that I couldn't figure out what to do with.
I'm ready.
Interact with this? Oh, really? Let's try to use it again. Oh, alright. Super creepy sorrow. Like, I'm still trying to figure out kind of what's going on here. I mean, I see the corpses being impaled by whatever that is. Some kind of wings and... Man, I don't know. Bad news, that's all I can say. And we've pretty much established that, given that it keeps eating me. Blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose the buff. But whatever. And I've got to make sure and keep everyone within my aura and try to use some AoE abilities. I used a Cypher, which was frustrating because it didn't save me. I did join the cult so that... Oh, wow. What is that? Looks like it's a landscape of some kind. Interesting.
Of course.
I did join the cult of me so that I could rest for free. So yeah, to be perfectly clear, I joined a cult for a discount on betting. That's just normal. Same as everyone doesn't even, like, blink as I'm teleporting all over the city. They're all like, oh, he got the teleporter working again. That's nice for him. Oh, does that one stay dead? That's pretty neat. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I will force... Oh, they stay dead! Good. Let's attack. And I want my reflections to join me. I don't know why I wouldn't.
I wish I had more hands.
Oh, they didn't even, like, fill up health. Oh, that's awesome. How many does this one have? 13? Oh, he can one-shot this one.
Find him. Something to do.
Okay, so there's 3 defense. I need 14. This'll do it. Seriously, I love this guy. 18? Well, that was rude. You know what? This guy's not going to get the chance to move again, so I'm just going to punch him. Oh, that was neat. And let's move up so that everyone's got my aura. Alright, Rin. Time to do something useful. Wait, what? Do you have a ranged weapon? You have a ranged weapon, right? You do. And you can use it too. Nope, you can't. Oh my god, I hate you so much. Alright. Whatever. Wow, Eridus kind of sucks. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Well, that was embarrassing. Alright, Eridus. Put him down. Not Eridus. Anyway, I can't think and click at the same time. Dun 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 dun. No, stop! The man raises his hands as though to ward you off. I'll tell you, he sighs. I'll tell you. That's right, we finally beat the ghosts in our own head.
I'll remember that.
Despondently, he says, watch. He places his hand on the side of the engine and says the word Nishu. Suddenly, a glowing interface appears in the air. He presses 5 symbols in a specific sequence. He performs the ritual a second time, and then the machine grows quiet and dim. The ghostly man begins to fade. To the woman he says, I only wanted to set things right. And then, he's gone. Wow. Like he was battling no one. He told you how to shut off the engines. Go! Turn them off before it gets any worse. So this is the one that's in my fortress, right? Yeah, the Buried Crossroads. Alright, let's go. Kind of irritated that I got punched quite so hard, but whatever. It's all good.
On it.
Well, I mean, ish. Yeah, rarely the only solution, but it was the only solution there. Yeah, that's totally like the landscape. I wonder what it is. It's kind of nondescript. I wonder if as we like open things up... Oh yeah, there's another chunk over here. As we open up bits and pieces, if that will get any clearer. Probably not, but neat.
Yes.
Alright, off we go. You know, I do wonder if buying that meat did anything. I'm gonna go back and buy some more chicken wings. Because, seriously.
Much better.
Endless chicken wings? Come on. Literally. Ugh. Hey guys. Thanks for helping me out.
Finally! Sons could give birth waiting for you. Which would be nice, actually.
I agree. Alright. Let's clear out our probability space here. You speak the word Nishu, and the interface brightens. You press the same 5 symbols you saw the ghostly man use in the labyrinth. You're about to repeat the ritual a second time, as he did, but you meet resistance of some kind. Your hand simply won't obey. It's not a physical resistance. Something in your mind won't let you complete the sequence. Well, let's fight it off. Oh. That was easy.
I'll remember that.
It takes an incredible strength of will, as though some other mind were fighting for control of your body. Finally, you overcome it and enter the sequence a second time. The interface disappears and the machine grows quiet. It is done. Wonder if that's like the father's echo? Neat. I should go back and talk to her. I'm gonna.
Go.
Why wouldn't I? I got all day. I got like 1 billion lives. It's all good.
I'm faltering. I'm hurt.
Complain, complain, complain. You've died like 5 times today and it hasn't had any effect on you. Settle down. Alright, Saria, good news. You're dead again. Really dead. Saria idly flexes her transparent hands. Yep, humming a little. Let's chat with her. Nice ceilings. Oh, well. Okay. Okay, whatever. Oh, that refilled my health dying. Nice.
Going.
Like, seriously, dying is awesome. I'm not sure if that's a lesson you're supposed to be taking away from this, but... Dude. Okay. Hello.
Come back to say life.
Oops, sorry. Okay, so let's level up Rin. Finally. Proof skill. Oh, I can't do that. That's right. I need, like, ability to level up ranged weapons. I don't need any of these. Actually, I don't have any mystical lore in anyone. Yeah, sure, whatever. Cloak of All. All other party members gain +5 on stealth, evasion, and esoteries. Really? Okay, I've changed my mind ever so slightly. Okay, resourceful or enervate? Oh, awesome. Enervate, totally. Oh, I get a bunch of these. I really want to get that ability. Okay, well, it doesn't look like I have an option. Why don't you go heal bot then? Yeah. Neat. Okay, I've changed my mind ever so slightly about you. Wait, right? Or is that an ability I need to use? No, it should just be active. Okay, well maybe it just doesn't show. Because it's definitely there. Well, it is an ability, so... But it doesn't say anything about using an action. Well, whatever. Alright.
Now.
Off we go. Whoosh. I was really hoping that that gate with the teleporter attached to it would turn into a Stargate. Vaguely disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. But, well, can't have everything. Alright, so someone else died while we were screwing around, like, finding a cheap place to sleep. So all we've got now is circles in red and then hidden enemy, and I don't know what to do with this thing. It says new again. Okay, so everyone is playing stupid. It really bugs me that I can't talk to Kiyatawa. Or can't get her to trust me. Okay, I don't know who Manthpa is. So let's go dig around the underbelly and see if we can figure out what's going on here. Track down this murderer. This is kind of nice, getting some things polished off. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish the quest with the Stitch Up, but here we are. Oh, yep.
Yes.
Oh no, this was... This is our friend. Well, not our friend. Crap. A flayed severed hand lies knuckles down in a vast pool of blood, aligned with the center of red dripping circle painted on the wall. The long-fingered fist in the center of the pool was in poor shape before someone stripped off all the skin. Lumps of crooked bone imply that the former owner broke his hand more than once. You also spot fresh cuts along the back of the hand. Manthpa fought for his life, for all the good it did. Yep, Children of the Endless Gate. Son of a... Okay, let's go back and let's talk to our good friend the White Death. Because we're friends now. Let's see if I can push her a little harder and get her to tell us something useful. Because I got distracted by the teleporter and didn't really finish poking around there quite as hard as I should have been. Oh, I could have just beamed there. Well, whatever. Cave of the Last Words. You betcha. Off we go. Alright, so what hadn't I done around here? Where does... Oh, that's right. This goes up somewhere. That's okay. Alright. Makina. Let's chat. Makina is at her table, and as you enter, she idly throws a knife at a target near your head. Missed, she drawls. Okay, we talked about Malavest. maybe we need to take her in our party, which means I'm going to get some crap from Rin again. Yep. Alright. Well, let's go through some more story tree here, because it looks like I missed a bunch of conversation with her. So, what's the story with you and the other cast-offs? She gives you a long, slow look. You were in the mare. You saw what happened. I wanted to make a difference, and they pissed on my hopes. After that debacle, I killed Tash and fell out with the rest of them. She frowns. The conflict between the First and the Changing Gods swallows all our siblings, one way or another. I don't want that. I wanted to make my own way. They weren't pleased, and, well, here I am. No worse for the lack of their company. Who's the First? The first cast-off? She was, or she claimed to be. She's dead now. She said she'd fight for all of us. They said she was the one who founded Malavast for our sakes. Most of our siblings remember her as a hero, she spits in the corner. Most of them never actually knew her. She was driven, I'll give her that. Even with her decaying body, with all its hurts and wounds, she found masks to cover herself and the strength not to hurt, and she kept plowing on. Her decaying body? So I wasn't super great with that stuff, huh? Looks like I've got my practice down on the whole resurrection bit. Do you have anything more you can tell me about the Changing God? Brilliant, charming, and ruthlessly self-centered. That sounds like me. More blood on his hands than I'll ever have. Legend says he wiped out the Tabat, a nearly complete genocide. He left one alive as an object lesson, one of their generals enslaved in the city to teach his enemies not to cross him. How many cast-offs are there anyway? She shrugs. Hundreds? Who knows? Supposedly, the Changing God went to other worlds, bent time and space, slipped through dimensions, and he always had his spare bodies with him. Could be thousands, millions for all I know. He's a clone army. That's weird. So, what is this place anyway? This is the Cave of Last Words. It was a thieves' hole until the tunnel leading in collapsed. 600 years ago, it was where the scum of the city would slip away from the city guard. Before there were levies, before the slave families, the truly desperate lawbreakers fled here when they had no other options. That's the suicide tunnel, she points. The words on the cave walls, these are the final words of people with nothing left to lose, etched into the bedrock of the city, burned in and burned out by the hopeless. A fitting metaphor. She looks at you appraisingly. If you question the worth of your life, these terminal thoughts are instructive. For a long time, they helped me hang on. And then there's a ledge at the end of the tunnel, just in case those words are, inspirational. Her crooked grin resurfaces. The view is also quite nice. So how did you find this place? I listened to the stories of old thieves. I went to the Bloom and listened to the stories of Chila. I made friends with the Stitcha and asked them if they knew about a place like this. Turned out they did. Okay, so let's kick someone out. So, Aligern, you're not really being helpful. Do you have anything on you that I care about? You can keep the weapon. I'm taking this back. Yeah, I don't care about the Varied. You can have that. Oh, what's his? What's the cipher he's carrying? Oh, clears the fog of war. Okay, you know what though? Let's give it to Rin. Okay, Aligern.
Thanks
buddy.
for getting rid of Calestige. You have no idea what it's like traveling with her. Though I suppose you've had a taste even from that short trial.
Yeah. He scuffs his toe into the ground and looks away. I'm going to say this once. I'm not much of a talker, but you know I have questions about your identity. That you're willing to bring me says something about you. What that is, I'm not sure yet. Still, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'll help who I can. Clear? Yeah, sure, thanks. So that's settled. We've got things to do, right? Well, I need you to go hang out for us. Oh, and here I thought we were getting along so splendidly. The irony in his voice is betrayed by the hurt in his eyes. All right, but if you need me again, find me at my workshop. It's in the underbelly. Is everyone gonna guilt me? I can't take this. All right, Makina. Friend, buddy. Come with, please. She looks down at the table and sorts through a couple of sheets of paper. Nothing here that requires my immediate attention, I suppose. Fine. All right. So, oh, you have flex skill too. I keep forgetting to use that. Infuse weapon. Choose a damage type and then make a weapon attack. Deals weapon damage with bonus effects based on the type. You force energy into your weapon, filling it with esoteric power. It's the perfect antidote to an armored enemy. That's neat. Trained with our armor, okay. Amorotic wound? When she's hidden or blinded, gain plus 20% on attack. Active for 3 rounds. Oh, neat. Medkina prefers to stalk the battlefield unseen. So long as she's undetected, her damages inflict deeper wounds on her enemies and blind them with the tidal energies swirling about her. So I wonder if that means that when she makes an attack, it doesn't, like, break her stealth. Oh, Medkina never gains lasting damage. Okay. Mortal wounds are nothing to a cast-off. When Makita falls in combat, the injuries that felled her will knit back together with only a scar to mark where they had once been. That's neat. Warp Dash. Teleport to a point and attack all enemies within short range. Oh, it hobbled on a little bit of damage. Huh. A place exists under space, a way to connect 2 points by folding the fabric of reality. By touching these points together, you can almost be in 2 places at once, and the resulting burst of energy slows your foes. Neat! You have all kinds of cool things. Trained Infiltrator. Ah, plus 5 on Deception and Stealth. The cast-off's quite calculated presence inspires her allies to greater heights of deception and stealth. So what are you good with? Light weapons. What are you rocking? Okay, that's alright. Is that better than... Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. Off we go.
Yes.
Alright. So let's head back and poke at one of these murder scenes. Let's go with Queeks, because she's the one who made me the saddest. Got a kid and an assassin. This isn't the professional. But, well, anyway. Oh! Heh.
Yes. Now.
Let's see if I can catch anything. Tug on the line again. You take hold of the fishing rod and begin reeling in the line. A fish wiggles on the end of the hook. The air smells faintly of anise. That's weird. Okay. I have a fish. Heals 2 points of speed. Oh. This is a beaked fish you caught in the underbelly. It seems ordinary, though it emanates a sweet odor of anise. Looks tasty. Okay. How about we pop that over to our action hero here, because he might need that in combat. Okay, so how do I get her to look at this stuff a little more carefully? Right. Okay. Makina.
All right, out with it.
Out with what? Every new cast-off gets strange with older cast-offs. If you're not feeling it now, you will. You look at me, and you realize that we were all vessels for the same consciousness. And then you start wondering if we share anything else, she shrugs. We're all a bunch of arrogant preeners with delusions of grandeur. That might be about it. How do I get her to look at this stuff? Maybe I have to go back to the original.
Like a whisper.
All right.
Ah, here we go. We won't learn anything from this mess, she says. Let's take a look at the circle on the wall. Damn betcha. This is the symbol of the Children of the Endless Gate, right?
I'm ready.
Well, you aren't being helpful.
You want to talk? Start talking.
She might have more to say if I describe the scene of a murder in detail, or if she sees it for herself.
You
I
want
don't
to talk?
have
Start talking.
a conversation for that. Well, let's just chat with her for a bit. So, what's your story? She gives you a slow, evaluating look. You were part of my story. What else did you need to know? Oh. Did you ever see Paj reckon again? Once, in Mile of Est. Paj didn't even remember Colne Village. She didn't remember the people she'd sacrificed for her pointless, endless war, and she couldn't even understand why I'd care. I'd have had her throat if Adiris hadn't held me back, upheld her precious peace. And then, when Paj was gone, and I'd calmed down, one of the others asked me what the problem was. He said the villagers would all have been dead in a few decades anyway. I vowed I'd never think like that. But here I am, a couple centuries later, and people seem to die too fast and too young, and I can't let myself care. Immortality is a curse, especially when your companions in eternity are cast-offs. So what happened after I left Tesh's body in the mirror? I don't know what happened when you left. Tash wiped my memories and... Wait, no. Tash died. He died, torn apart by an energy blast. Killed forever. That's right? She taps her forehead with the heel of her palm, as if to drive the memory home. Yes, that's it. Gods. You rode him, and you killed him. Her eyes are wide. Such power. You can change the world. She shakes herself off to cut that train of thought. After that, I traveled the world. I went back to Colne to remind myself what humanity does to the strange and different. I realized I had no purpose. I went to Mile of Est to see what our brethren were doing. They hadn't changed at all. They told me to gather power. She barks a laugh. The Creator made us many things, but most of all, he made us mad for strength in all its forms. I scorned their advice, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized the truth. When you're powerful, people can't hurt you. Her voice drops. Or the ones you love. So, I came to Saga's Cliffs, started working. One of our brothers hired me, and then he betrayed me. I thought he'd help me, but just like Paj, just like the First, just like Tash, he turned on me. That's when I learned I can't trust anyone. So, I struck back at him, hard. It was then I decided to make my own organization, and that lasted for about a decade. The endless politics inside the group, the recriminations, fighting against other gangs, inevitable betrayals, ugh. I gave up on that and went solo. Eventually, I went back to the Bloom and worked for the Memorvera. The old one, I mean. Really? Those were good years. I felt like I belonged. And there was friction, to be sure, but we were a team. And then my favorite mortal got betrayed, too. She crosses her arms. You want to know why I was hiding before you found me? It's because I learned that I'm best on my own. If you don't have people, you can't be betrayed. There, you've got your story. Let's not talk about that anymore. Huh. How'd you become an assassin, anyway? A series of regrettable mistakes. Maybe I'll tell you about them someday, but not now. How did Nang lose his eyes? Ah, he lost control of his form, or perhaps I threatened him somehow. Either way, he showed his other form, and I defended myself with the tides. Her gaze is flat and level. He never recovered. So how are you holding up? I'll stick with you. You're a different breed from the rest of us. You're making progress. Well, damn it. This is like the last quest that I have. So this one, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish that one. Alright, let's talk to Folsom quick and see if he gets too pissed off at me. His hands are shaking at his sides, as if he wants to strike someone, but has no target. Another murder has occurred, he says. Manthpa was a wandering jack, and of occasional use to me. Now he is dead. He bears a crescent of gritted teeth at you. Work harder, godling. My people are dying. Okay, so I have discovered that the Children of the Endless Gate may be involved in Weedle's murder. Interesting. Mbidu told me that the group had been crushed ages ago. Long ages, blah. I would count it a favor if you continued your investigation. Speak with Mbidu and his acolytes. Tell me if you believe one of them are responsible. Do you have any new insights? Perhaps, he says, consider the latest targets, a fisherwoman and a freelance jack. One has done work for me, and one has always been close to my heart. Neither were crucial to my plans. His sigh is more a growl. I conclude that the murderer is not specifically targeting my interests, but he or she will suffer nonetheless.
I'm going.
You're sure you're not going to tell me anything, McKinnon?
You want to talk? Start talking.
Alright, let's go talk to the Dendrohur one more time.
Ready.
I have really run out of ideas, to be honest. Alright, let's talk to Mbitu again. Maybe he's had some sudden insight. Alright, well, I have some more questions about the Dendrohur. No. No. Just seeing if anyone has anything new to say. I want to talk to you about your eating habits. Is that right? He says, scratching one of his sharpened teeth. Not much of a mystery there. I eat people. I like it, he shrugs. If that doesn't answer your question, you go on and ask. So, Kiyatawa said that you've been killing people instead of waiting for them to die. People? She said that? He shoots a dark look at Kiyatawa. Well, alright, but not people, he says, stretching his thick neck. There's just the one. Someone, well, I ain't gonna give you a name. Someone who stole something from me once. And the fact that you went here asking about him means that no one misses him. You sound like a man with a lot of grudges. Sure you didn't decide to settle with some more with Folsom? You must think I'm an idiot, he says. Sometimes grudges pay off, right? Make you feel good right in your gut. He slaps his belly. But no one ever gets the better of Folsom. Even if I killed every one of his protégés, and I'm not saying I killed even one, that man would have me skinned and hung before I dropped my club. Okay. So, Kiyatawa. Are you sure you've never heard of the Children of the Endless Gate? Whatever. So, I think I've already asked you about the Dendrohur. Yeah, I have. Just taking a look through here. Mallet admitted to kill a man who stole something from him and then eating the man's corpse. He claims he only did it once. Oh. No, that's right. She saw circles. That's right. In the junkyard outside the Bloom. But not yesterday, not last year, a time ago. And then the circles appeared no more. Perhaps the ones who drew them moved on. You know, I haven't talked to the Devourer of Wrongs. Not that I think you'd be helpful. Oh! The towering figure appears to be staring into a pocket of shadow in the corner of the chapel. It does not acknowledge your arrival in any way. So, Mbitu says I can ask you about the murders in the underbelly. Good, it rumbles at once, as though it had been waiting for the news. I would have the murderer caught, and caught quickly. It angers me that all of this transpired while I was attending to Riss. Despite the statement, the creature's voice is as placid as a subterranean pond. I assume you are here because one of the Dendrohur is suspected of being the murderer. I will tell you what I know. I have known Mbitu through many minds. He is subtle, clever, and untrustworthy. He is also no murderer. It casually clutches a gloved fist. That leaves the other three. They are all capable of the crime. Mallet is ambitious and desires revenge. Kiyatawa sneaks, plots, and keeps secret. Gazay is not human and does not define murder as we do. Talk to them. Search for holes in their stories. These will lead you to the truth. So, which one do you think was responsible for the murders? Oh. I didn't push Kiyatawa to see if we can figure out what's going on with her. Will she talk about what's bothering us? No. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to mull on this for a while. This has been sort of disappointing. Well, I guess we got the probability engine turned off, and that's all a good thing. So, alright, let's meditate on this, and hopefully something comes to mind. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.